Niners, Seahawks, Thursday night football, divisional bout. Both teams coming off terrible losses in week 5 and separated by 1 game in the standings. Let's make some bets. Hey, Dave Loughy here on Twitter at Loughy_D. Hit me up if you want. Otherwise, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Let me know your favorite plays for today. And also, subtle reminder for those of you guys who are on Bet365, don't forget to opt into that promo tonight. It's the best one of any sportsbook out there because you're getting $10 in bonus bets per every single touchdown scored. It's a 49.5 point total in this game. Last week between the Bucs and Falcons, we got $70 in bonus bets. $50 cumulative same game parlay, 3+ legs, only has to be even money though. So plus 100 odds, and you could space them out. You could do 5 different $10 same game parlays. Get $10 in bonus bets per every single touchdown scored. And if you're in any of those states, assuming you're not at Bet365 yet, sign up with the link in the description or the one in the pinned comment, deposit 10 and only bet 5 of that on whatever you want, and also get $200 in bonus bets just for doing that. So let's say there's 6 touchdowns tonight. You got $260 in bonus bets just for signing up, depositing 10, putting 5 on whatever you want. Also, if it's a live game drive that you bet, guess what? The moment that settles, it's in your account. So links down there, click that, takes a minute to sign up, and you're in business over at Bet365. 21 years or older to gamble. Gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Let's talk Thursday night football. All right, 49ers laying 3.5 on the road, 49.5 point total here as well. Now, at first glance, getting the Seahawks outside of a field goal as divisional home dogs looks pretty nice. But the more I dig into it, honestly, the less I'm in love with it. And the more I start leaning in the opposite direction, because look, this is a coaching staff that's different than we've seen in the past, yes. But Geno Smith has really struggled against the 49ers. So as the Seahawks starter, he's made 4 starts. They've played 5 games against them since he's been with the Seahawks as the starter, but he missed 1 of them. So he's played 4. He has lost all 4 of them. He's 0-4 with losses of 20 points, 18, 18, and 8. He's thrown 3 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. And yes, while he's completed 72% of passes in those games, because he is an accurate quarterback, he's averaging only 217 passing yards in those games. And the bigger problem for me goes past just Geno Smith's historical struggles against the 49ers, a divisional rival. The bigger problem more is the offensive line for the Seahawks right now. Only Deshaun Watson has been sacked more than Geno Smith. And only 4 quarterbacks have been pressured at a higher rate than Geno as well. It just doesn't bode well against Bosa and a Niners defense that ranks 6th in pass rush win rate, 6th in sacks this season as well. I mean, they're going to be, the Seahawks too, on the defensive side, are going to be without Reek Woolen in the secondary, potentially without Julian Love, which means that 5th-round rookie Nehemiah Pritchett's likely going to get the start. I know San Francisco's offense hasn't been great and they've had red zone struggles, but I just have a very difficult time believing that they're as bad as we've seen, and that they're not going to figure some things out. And also, Trey Brown got absolutely destroyed in the secondary by Darius Slayton last week as well. Maybe it's a one-off, maybe it was an anomalous performance, but it was bad. Now, don't get me wrong, the 49ers have injuries too. I think Charvarius Ward's going to play, but they have some injuries, no doubt. They also haven't played particularly well, right? Like, they're coming off a horrible loss against Arizona. Seahawks are coming off a horrible loss as well against the Giants at home. But here's the thing. The Seahawks are atop the NFC West at 3-2, 49ers at 2-3. But the Seahawks wins came against Bo Nix at home in his first career start, going up against the 12th man, against the Patriots in a game that went to overtime, and against the Dolphins, who had Skylar Thompson and Tim Boyle at quarterback. I got to go Niners here on Thursday Night Football, laying the 3.5. God, I wish it was 3, but I'm laying the 3.5. I'd lean under 49.5, laying the 3. And again, if you're on Bet365, do something smart here with the same game parlay. Once we get into these props, throw something out there, even adjust it down, right? Maybe, an alt spread or something, or an alt prop, get them down around even money, $50, turn that into 100 and get the bonus bets for every touchdown. That's what I always do every single Thursday. So we'll talk this prop here. It's going to be Deebo Samuel, and we're going to go over 72.5 rushing plus receiving yards, minus 115 on BetMGM. I'll throw a lot of different books out there because I want to find the best odds on everything I bet. Samuel had a terrible game last week in what should have been a good spot. against the zone-heavy defense for Arizona, but he'll have another good opportunity to do so tonight, and I like him to bounce back against the Seahawks. Not only are they dealing with key injuries, but also in the secondary specifically, but also the fact that they've been significantly better in man coverage than in zone coverage this year, because Samuel's been historically mediocre against man coverage. Against zone, he's a damn world beater, okay? The Seahawks play an average amount of both, so it's not like they're a super man-heavy team or zone. But also, this is crazy. And, you know, these are things that I always throw into Discord over on Tails in the premium Discord. If you ever want to join me, links down there as well. NFL24 is the promo code. It'll get you 50% off your first week or month. Less than $5 a week, less than $15 a month. Results are on the screen. We've had just an awesome season with some massive wins through the first handful of weeks. I'd love to have you guys over there. Just download the app, download Discord. Come join me and say what's up if you want. If not, these will always be free right here on YouTube. Listen to Samuel's numbers against the Seahawks in his career, okay? I know it's a different team than they've had in the past, the Seahawks specifically, but these are his rushing plus receiving totals in the games he's played against Seattle. 150, 94, 165, 97, 157, 135, and 112, okay? Look, these are divisional spots. Certain players just play better against a certain team no matter who's behind the controls. I like grabbing the rushing plus receiving because it gives us multiple outs for a player who is as explosive and elusive as anybody else in the league with the ball in his hands. His rushing for 100 plus alt line is plus 280 on FanDuel, and that's a spot that I'll be betting as well. I'll go with Deebo Samuel touchdown too at plus 125 on FanDuel. Look, if it doesn't go well, we lose on multiple fronts. Sometimes I'm willing to take those risks. You know, the risk paid off big time for us with George Pickens. It's paid off for us on a lot of players this season. It didn't pay off as much with Courtland Sutton. That's the way it goes sometimes. But when we hit him big. And that's what we're going to do this week. Let's do it. Deebo Samuel across the board. We'll see you guys back here for the next one. I appreciate you hanging out and helping support this channel and helping this video itself grow a lot over the years. We'll see you back here for player props, every single Friday. Until then, see you back here next Thursday for these picks. Peace.